Now that was God.
Have you ever been sick, scared and alone? If you've had COVID and have been placed in isolation, you may relate to these feelings. Here is Ruperta's story, from Texas.
I've read about the full armor of God and the power of prayer, but to be honest, as a young girl growing in my fellowship, I never understood the depth of power behind it. In April 2020, I became ill with COVID-19, deathly ill. I was isolated so as to not infect others. I was scared and alone. My dear friend sent me mail every day and encouraged me to pray to seek our Father. I thought I always had, and was confused. So that night, full of pain and tears, I went by my bedside and on my knees I begged for His strength and love. I asked forgiveness and just full out pleaded for Him to come for me. The next day, I awoke filled with a peace I had never felt before in my life, and I knew inside my heart our Father came for me on the 25th day of isolation. I took a bit of lab work and 3 days later was released with perfect results. All the glory goes to God, and as a part of my testimony, I will forever praise His power, glory, mercy, love and faithfulness. I believe in the power of prayer and the armor of God to be true.
Now that was God.
There is power in prayer. Our prayers may be awkward. Our attempts may be feeble. But since the power of prayer is in the one who hears it and not in the one who says it, our prayers do make a difference.
Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:12-13.
The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Psalm 34:17.
Answer me when I call to you, my righteous God. Give me relief from my distress, have mercy on me, and hear my prayer. Psalm 4, verse 1.
In my distress I called upon the Lord, to my God I cried for help. From His temple He heard my voice, and my cry to Him reached His ears. Psalm 18:6.
Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. Stand firm then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Ephesians 6:13-17.
Thank you for listening. If you have a story you'd like to share, email it to nowthatwasgod@gmail.com. This YouTube channel is solely for the purpose of praising and glorifying God.
Don't forget to click on the logo button below to subscribe to this channel.